The case arose when a Ugandan exiled in London, Dr Mashate, sued President Yoweri Museveni in a London court following the close of his newspaper, The Weekly Digest, in 1986 when the president took over power. Dr Mashate claims to have lost £6.8 million, approximately 30 billion shillings in the process. He says he later agreed in principle with President Museveni for compensation. The figure attracted a yearly interest of 8% from 1986 and legal fees and totaled to £49 million or over 224 billion shillings.
So we have recommended to the Attorney General that he should not pay any more money to this firm. We've also recommended that he should cancel the contract. In fact, what is interesting is that although Kampala Associated Advocates were hired to represent the President, the Attorney General and lawyers from the Attorney General's chambers also kept on going to London.
According to the Inspector General of Government, a whistleblower notified the institution of inflated legal fees paid to a local law firm, Kampala Associated Advocates, to represent the government and the president. IGG Irene Mulyagonja says investigations showed that whereas London-based CFKT solicitors, the lead advocates in the case, demanded fees worth 942 million shillings, Kampala Associated Advocates, which was contracted to back them up, demanded about 6 billion shillings. Before the IGG halted further payment, the firm had already been paid about 430 million shillings and a balance of about 5.5 billion shillings left.
So our view is that the Attorney General should find ways of supervising these cases properly, and also that when they are hiring lawyers, they should ensure that the fees paid are not extortionate. They should not pay too much, too highly for services that the Attorney General's chambers can provide, actually. Section
75 of the Act states that any person who, on behalf of any advocate or for his or her own account, acts as a tout commits an offense. Kampala Associated Advocates reportedly accessed President Museveni so as to win the contract through Joy Kabatsi, who was then heading the State House Legal Department. The IGG Justice Mulyagonja has lashed out at the Attorney General's chambers for mismanaging the case, leaving Ugandan taxpayers to lose billions of shillings.
And as far as the president was concerned, this business was shut down by a government minister, not by him. And he as a person should not have been sued in his personal capacity because he was not responsible for shutting down the business. And in as far as compensating Dr Mashate was concerned, the president says he did not enter into any agreement with Dr Mashate to compensate him.
The case is still before a London court. Our effort to contact Kampala Associated Advocates for a response was futile. Moses Akena, NTV.